Senator Cramer.
Thank you, Chairman Lee and Ranking Member Heinrich, and congratulations to both of you on your leadership of this important committee. And it was great to listen to John. And by the way, let me just start out by doing what I always do best, and that is agree with John Hoeven. It's worked very well for me in my career. But what struck me right away is as he starts talking like a governor, as I look around the room, and he brings up Angus, and I'm thinking, well, I'm in the former governor's club, for crying out loud. You guys you're going to have a lot of great things to talk about. There's so much to be said, and John has done it very, very well. So I'm just going to highlight a couple of things. And to John's point about President Trump's confidence in Doug Burgum, he called me a lot, the president did. He even called me when Doug was his opponent and said, I like that Doug Burgum guy a lot. And he said, he's just so smart and he's so good and he's got a big brain and he understands everything. And I said, he does. He does. And he'll be very, very, very valuable to you in your service. And I think as a consumer, as Governor Burgum and First Lady Catherine are consumers of these incredible federal assets of ours, our great rich properties, as recreators, understanding the value that it brings to agriculture, that they bring to responsible extraction of minerals. I think one of the things that oftentimes maybe doesn't get talked about with Governor Burgum is he's not just an oil man from an oil and gas producing state. He is first and foremost a conservationist. He is from the land of Roosevelt. And he absolutely relentlessly carried the ball to ensure that the Theodore Roosevelt Presidential Library gets built, and that it gets built in Medora, North Dakota, at the gateway to Theodore Roosevelt National Park, so that it could become the symbol of responsible extraction of minerals, responsible production of federal assets in a way that both exercises great care for the land and the water and the air, as well as great economic opportunity for the people that own these assets. That's a remarkable balance that he brings to this. And so it's such a great honor for me to be able to be here with him to talk about the multiple uses of our federal assets in ways that recognize their value in so many ways. And then I'll just wrap up with this because John just did such a great job, but I want to read one short paragraph from one of the letters from one of our tribes. And I know that many tribes throughout the country have written letters. Over my years of public service in North Dakota and working hard at relationships with tribal leaders and recognizing government-to-government relationships, the thing that has impressed me the most, perhaps, about Doug Burgum as a governor was the respect that he always showed for them, and that has been reciprocated because he did the hard thing. He earned a trust that had been lost, not by former governors so much as just history. As history, it's hard work to do that, and so I'm just going to close, Mr. Chairman. I just want to read a paragraph from Chairwoman Janet Elkire from the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe in North and South Dakota. Probably one of the bit more challenging relationships in recent years has been over the Dakota Access Pipeline and that particular tribe, which with different leadership, could have divided people in a big way. But even through all of that, he earned their support. And I'm just going to read this short paragraph, and then I'll end with that, with my thanks to you for allowing me this opportunity, and my thanks to you, Doug, for allowing me this blessing. Governor Burgum understands the Native American dynamic, which, if you're non-Native, can be difficult to maneuver. But he does it well. He understands the importance of honoring traditional values and culture, promoting family first, remembering who we are and where we came from, the struggles we endure, and community wellness. And so it's just my honor to be able to introduce him today and look forward to a successful confirmation and working together. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Cramer. and